Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. This is the Champions League review channel, the headquarters of all Champions League news, the update, the statistics, the history, and everything you need to know about the Champions League. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell icon so that you get notified each and every time we release a new video. Today we are here to talk about Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool. This is the Champions League that happened the round of 16 draw this out. We all know. We all saw in the video analysis about Chelsea and Bayern Munich. We all knew what is going to happen. If you are new here, please, if you are interested in betting, this is the best play for you, because at the end of every video we give you the betting statistics and all so that you can bet and have your way in. First of all, we would like to talk about how these two teams qualified, starting with Liverpool. Liverpool was in Group E with Napoli, Red Bull Salzburg, and of course Genk. The group ended with Liverpool having 13 points, Napoli 12, Salzburg 7, and Genk 1. So Salzburg will be dropping to the Europa League to join the likes of Inter Milan and the others there, where Liverpool and Napoli progressed to the round of 16. Surprisingly, Liverpool qualified on the last day of the Champions League, their last match day of the Champions League. This is unlike them because we know they normally like to qualify ahead of the last day, but actually things didn't go according to plan in this year's Champions League. We saw them finding it really difficult to play against Napoli right at the Anfield. This is unlike Liverpool, but Napoli is a good side, so we will talk about them later in their video analysis against Barcelona. But we are talking about Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid here. Liverpool managed to get 13 points, unlike any other team here. When Atletico Madrid managed to finish second in Group D here with Juventus, Leverkusen, and Lokomotiv Moscow. Atletico Madrid also qualified on the last day of the round of the group stages match. A very competitive game. You saw them struggling in order to qualify. They needed a win so bad, and actually the win actually happened, and they made it to the round of 16 of this year's Champions League. And their previous meeting, Liverpool versus Atletico, we know that they first met in 2008. That is the Champions League. Both legs, they were in the group stages, so they played the home and away. And they met again in 2010. That is the Europa League. They were also in the same group, so they played home and away fixtures, interestingly. And when you talk about 2008 October 22nd, the Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool, that's the Champions League, ended 1-1, and the away match also ended 1-1. Surprisingly, these two teams have been really good when it comes to playing head-to-head. Their first Champions League match was 1-1, and the second leg encounter too was 1-1. But what happens in 2010, that when they were all in the Europa League, the first leg ended 1-0 with Atletico Madrid beating Liverpool at the Estadio Wanda Metropolitano. But when they went to Anfield, Liverpool were able to score 2-1, but on aggregate, Atletico Madrid went through with an away goal. Surprised because they got one away goal at Anfield, so they were able to go through. And one interesting thing about this Atletico Madrid team is they are facing a lot of problems this season. You know, they are not scoring goals. They are not the kind of team that produce more goals. We know Antoine Griezmann have left the team right now, so they are dependent solely on Morata, who have scored 7 goals this season. We are leading the assist. We know about Joan Oblak. You can't talk about Atletico Madrid and forget about Joan Oblak. He's a very fantastic goalkeeper. We've seen him in a lot of seasons this year. We know what he did last year, and the Atletico Madrid are the team that have gone to a lot of Champions League finals without a win. They've been playing the Champions League finals for a longer time. We saw them against Real Madrid a couple of times. They failed to progress and win the Champions League. So this season, Diego Simeone's men are so keen on winning the Champions League for the first time. You saw them buying a couple of players with Koke and the others in the team. We know they sold their mindset defenders. You know, Atletico Madrid is a team that like to defend more than to attack. So if you've watched their previous games or their current games, whatever, you know that they don't score more goals, but they can defend. So what they were thinking is that since they are playing the first leg home, they will manage to get a win out of Liverpool. And when they get to Anfield, they play a very defensive play. We know Atletico Madrid really good at that. So let's see what actually happened. Atletico Madrid have not won the Champions League before. As I said earlier, they've been in the finals a couple of times, but they've won the Europa League 3 times. They've never won the Champions League. But Liverpool, on the other hand, are the defending champions of this Champions League. 6 Champions League titles. Yes, they've won 6 Champions League, unlike Atletico Madrid, who have not won anything. Atletico Madrid this season have scored 22 goals and conceded 12 goals. You realize they have not conceded a lot of goals, unlike the other teams. But when you look at Liverpool closely, this season they scored 49 solid goals and they conceded only 14 goals. This is really very good statistics. So if we are playing the game right now this week, no doubt Liverpool are going to walk through. They are going to score Atletico Madrid in any given day. But this is football. Let's just relax and see what happens. There's a long waiting days ahead the first. We don't know what will happen in the next coming day. We don't know what football will bring. This is the Champions League, so it's really difficult to just sit at one place and just watch the current form of one team and just write the team off that they are not going to perform. This is the Champions League. Anything can happen. So you can't just write Atletico Madrid off, although the betting odds according to statistics and history does not favor them as at now. So going to the Liverpool team, they have only one bad luck. They have only one weakness right now. You know, Liverpool, when you're playing against Liverpool, you get a lot of chances, but I mean they allow you to play their own kind of football. So they like to attack more than to defend. So when you are playing Liverpool, you know, you get a lot of chances. They are very, very, very strong when they come to playing outside traps. They are very aggressive in striking. They attack down the right. You know, anytime the Liverpool have the ball, they would like to play it to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who forwarded very long crosses. They are really, really known for playing long crosses because they know their strikers in front are really, really good. In the talk of Sadio Mane, Firmino, as well as Mohamed Salah there. Realizing the Atletico Madrid team, they've not been really good at scoring goals. They have four major problems. Right? Causing offside. We know Morata causes a lot of offside. We know his days at Real Madrid. We know his days at Chelsea, at Atletico Madrid. He's still causing a lot of offside, and they find it difficult scoring goals. They miss a lot of chances, and defending set pieces too have been becoming a very big problem of late. You know, Atletico Madrid like to defend but of late it's not working when it comes to defending short pieces, and they avoid individual errors. They make a lot of chances. They give away 50-50 balls a lot, and these are the kind of things Jurgen Klopp and his men will be capitalizing on. Champions League, this is what happened. One mistake, you are out. It's not a league that kind that you'll be playing you'll be playing back to back couple of games before the account winner. This is Champions League. One bad day and you are out. So we are thinking that Atletico Madrid and Diego Simeone will stick to it and do a whole lot of good statistics and good planning so that they can go into this way and surprise Liverpool. As it stands, and the betting odds are really tight. You can't predict this team is gonna win. You see they're giving Atletico Madrid 2.95 at betting odds. The draw is going to be 3.30, and when you go for Liverpool to win is 2.45. This is very tight odds, and the under 2.5 is 1.7, over 2.5 2.0. I mean the betting tips are all on the screen right now, so you can see the betting odds up to which company you want. Predictions. I will not be surprised to go on a win for Liverpool right now, but this is the situation where they are playing at a Stadio Wanda Metropolitano. I will not be surprised a draw right there. I mean, Liverpool are very good when it comes to scoring goals, but Atletico Madrid have proved over the years that when they are playing at home, it will be difficult for you to score them. So I'll go for either. You can go for win for Liverpool or a draw, and specifically you should go for under 2.5. Don't expect more than 2.5 goals coming out of this game. So under 2.5 will actually be a good statistic. And when you watch the betting odds, under 2.5 it's 1.75. That means there is a high chance that it's going to drop there, and over 2.5 is 2.0 in terms of betting odds. So I'm not saying this is exactly what is going to happen, but that is my prediction according to statistics and history I'm seeing here. I will not be surprised at Liverpool winning there, but this is Champions League. You cannot totally write a team off. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell icon. I've left a link to all our social media handles. Please follow them, and so that you get updated on the news and everything that is happening in the Champions League front. This is Champions League review, signing out.